It just said the stream is live. Are we live?
YouTube is.
I didn't know what to do without B yelling at Maya.
Yeah.
It was weird though. Like we went live before it started counting.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What's going on tonight? Is it a full moon or something?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
What's up, y'all? Pew Pew Creators Crew.
It's actually a no moon tonight.
No moon. It's
No
cloudy
moon.
here. It's cloudy.
No.
So what's up, everybody? Well, welcome in. Welcome in. I can't get this.
This time change is weird. It's like it's dark at 5 o'clock and it already feels like midnight by then.
And the dogs start getting hungry at like 3. They're like, "It's time to eat." I'm like, "No, it's not."
I know. I get barked at at like 4 o'clock every day now, and I'm like, guys, no, what, no. Look at a graffiti guy back there tonight.
Yeah, he did that all by himself, like an hour ago.
I did it real quick. It was like me and Sneaky he kind of get passed the torch, and I did it in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he did a
That's
he did a
crazy.
live. He did a live on Instagram. I
nothing
don't know if
big.
I saw. But
It looks
No.
so good.
So I got 2 of them. I got 2 of these. Mainly the reason I got it was for my Whatnot streams to put in the background. And then I threw this one up today. I got to put it up better, but I wanted to see what it looked like on screen. So
Red. Look at graffiti guy.
Oh.
Hey, Glass.
Oh, guys, what's up, everybody?
So who did all the art on that?
I have no clue. It's from Amazon. It was like $10.
First name, Style.
It's like $10.
You should have had one of our many artist friends put together a real backdrop for you.
Should I? Well, yeah, but this was $10, and I put it up in like 3 minutes. Should I put one of these up, stick it to the wall?
Yeah, Slap Monster. Let's go.
I love it.
Yeah, now you just put their stickers on there, like in little places. It looks like it's actually part of their
There you
work.
go.
That'd be
You
dope.
should do that. Every guest that comes on puts a sticker up.
Hey, I like that.
That is actually cool.
Good idea, E. We'll implement that.
Dope.
Can we have that for free though? We don't have to pay.
I mean, you already have the stickers. Why not?
All right. So what's up? We have Hi Shy Guy. We got Mock Guinness, which is Irish. Tammy's here. Sketch is here. Red Guardian's here. Grimly's here.
Well, we know at
Scribbly
least
got
we know
his-
we're going to get a final question tonight.
Yeah.
If he stays awake.
If I stay awake too.
Whoa. What are you gonna try to say? Gonga's boring or what?
No.
No, it's
I'm
this
just
time
thinking.
change. It's messing us all up.
You guys all look like you're super tired. Can you go get like a shot of like Red Bull or something? Because Gonga's back here doing shots. I can see him.
I need 12 shots of B12. I'm still battling the tail end of a flu, so
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
gotta-
go away real quick. I get that.
Oh, I'm glad to see you guys though. We did miss you.
thank you. I was missing everybody for sure.
It was definitely quieter.
That's not necessarily a good thing. Shut up, Ron.
So everybody in here, I'm looking at the chat. Everybody knows all of us like 100 times. Like everybody knows that Ditto's new show date is Black Friday.
Yep.
I was going to announce all that, but everybody in here that I'm looking at knows. But there could be some people watching afterwards, which a lot of people do. So big show, Black Friday.
And
Yeah.
unfortunately, I will not be able to be there.
Oh, are you working?
I have to work.
That's
Yeah.
a big day for E.
Oh, that's right.
I got to pay my dues, man.
That's cruddy. Well, we're going to have B Saldana locking it down for the Saldana clan
Oh, yeah.
over
I
there.
got this.
Maybe we'll have a
So we
guest
got-
appearance by Maya.
What did you guys? What were you guys able to grab this week? Anything?
We got 2 DIYs sitting right here next to us.
This
We got
week.
this one today, actually.
Isn't that just clean as heck?
It says B on it. It has a queen. She's wearing a crown.
Mine's in my binder.
Love
He-
it.
And then I've showed this one off already in the show, but I gotta show it again. This is a Harley done by Sneaky because he knows I like Batman and Harley.
That's so cool.
So, I think the cat just got outside. I'll be right back.
Oh well, you can leave him out there.
So Andrew did one for me too, and he did the little kid with my boom babies on his head, like the bomb was his head. He did it. It's so clean. So
Nice.
clean.
I picked up a few DIYs, and that was probably about it. Most of the stuff that I've got coming into me recently is for earmarked for the 2 events I've got coming up. But this is the man that you're wearing the T-shirt of right there.
Nice.
So I'm asking everybody now with my DIYs that I get commissioned to do a name DIY as well, because this will go in my binder now. So everything that has to do with Kest afterwards will follow the Kest one. And let me just show you one or two of his DIYs real quick.
That's probably my favorite DIY of his so far.
Yeah.
That's dope too.
That one's insane. And then he did one of those. I don't know that the diamond effect will show. It was good. I gotta show this one too.
I love this next one he's about to show.
And then this next one again, I don't know that I can get the diamonds in the teeth.
Yeah.
That reminds me. Hold up.
Insane. And then I got one from Mo too, for the homies.
Yeah, I'm like,
dope.
how did you guys get the diamond like Goop Master?
Kest likes us a lot better. I mean, that's.
Well, no, Kest. I'm talking about the Goop Master rock there.
Shit!
I robbed the UPS truck, the USPS truck. So
I got this. I got this today. I actually got 2 of them. If you guys didn't see my unboxing little deal on Instagram, the Enox printing plate.
That's sick.
dope.
And I love the way Red did the back as well, so it tells you what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a 101. Like, guys, grab these while they're still in stock, because these are 101s. They're not like.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. And then Colkeen, I got the yellow plate with the panda. I know Panda's gonna want that one, probably.
So does it actually look green? Because everything I see is it green. Is it yellow in person, or does it look green like that?
No, it's actually green, but this is after they, put the color in it. This is the clean plate after they've used it 1,000 times or however many times. But
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
that is cool. I
can't wait. I get my first 2 tomorrow.
And then they come in these little blind bags, so you don't know what you get, and just rip them open.
I'm excited to see mine.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that all the artists get to get one. So
I think that's a great idea. You guys actually get something that's so unique for your card.
I'm just curious if, since I only had 1 card and I had 1 printing plate for
Oh, you had 4 printing plates.
But are they all 4 going to me?
No.
No,
One.
you get one.
That's what I'm saying. Is the other 3 then
They're in the mix.
They're in the
They're
blind
mix.
bags. Yeah.
they are blind bags. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, they come just like this.
Okay.
So,
But what's interesting, and I guess maybe Rock, you seem to know a little bit about this. We'll have to ask Red if he's in the chat. I know that one of the 4 plates go to the artist, the respective artist. Is it always going to be the same coloration plate that goes to the artist, and then the 3 are mixed up, or is that rotated too?
That's up to Red. I saw Kest's plate yesterday, and it's the looks like it's cool because it's the black plate, and it's got it just looks like a grayscale card.
So I'm wondering if that's all the ones that'll go to the artist, all those
maybe, because Gremlins was that way too.
Yeah.
So. Those look the best. Those look like they're just grayscale black and white of the card.
Yeah.
So.
I like the black. And black's
Red said he chooses what he thinks, the artist. He goes, I choose what I think best, basically.
nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and Sketch got his is black plate too. So
Cool.
Oh, I got some new shoes yesterday.
So grab these, guys. Grab them while they last. Seriously.
They're actually sandals.
Get out of here with your little
Jesus.
mini
They
janky
fit well.
shoe.
Wow. Look out. Some small 10s right there for E.
small 10 centimeters.
Nice.
Exactly. I think everybody in the chat knows, but again, like you said, Rock, people watch back. So go to thecreativestcp.com. And if you guys aren't 100% familiar with what we were talking about just now, for the Creative Series 3, Red Guardian was generous enough to get the printing plates and put them out there for the masses to be able to get. And right now, there's only a limited supply. So if you go to thecreativestcp.com with every box purchase, I believe, right, Rock?
Yep. Well, up to 2. Up to 2.
Up to 2. Unless you buy a master case, then you get 10.
Yep.
And that's only while the supplies last. So
I get mine tomorrow. I think it said tomorrow. I get my master case with 10 plates. So that's going to be a huge unboxing right there. And all the boxes that I open, I'm giving all the cards back to the artist. So all the base cards, extra foils if I didn't need them for sets. I am going to keep the Lennies for people to help them complete sets. But if I get like 3 or 4, of course the artist will get some. But all the cards are going back to all the artists. So you guys will have a stack.
That's amazing.
I've been you guys you're one-upping me, Rock. I've been for the 12 days of DIYs as I've been sending all of these cards and stuff out. I've been basically sending a nice little packet of a few cards to give to them, but now you're doing that on steroids, so that's pretty cool.
Well, I don't need the cards. I have so many already, and I have 2 sets. I built 2 sets and been helping people get cards, but if I'm an artist in the set, I want as many cards of my own as I can get.
I think it's awesome you're doing that.
You know?
Yeah.
It's very generous.
All right. So we got King Gonga tonight. You guys excited for that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
I'm more excited to actually get to hug him when I see him at DCon. Like, I haven't met him yet, so it's going to be exciting.
He's a good hugger.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Ditto, you met him in person, yes?
Yeah, he's a very warm person, just like you would think he is. So I was walking around 5 Points back in June or whatever, and he kind of comes over, and next thing I know, he just kind of slid and just kind of right into a hug. And it was like, Gonga! And I hugged back. It was fantastic. It was very warm embrace.
We've known Gonga for a while now, and I think he avoids us. At least me.
I know he doesn't want to meet us.
Yeah.
He told us.
It's
That's
fine.
what he said.
I mean,
the whole reason he's coming to Chicago in August was because we inspired him, and he wants to see all of us in one spot. Live.
Except EMB. He doesn't want
Or
to
maybe he thought you were
but not-
such a good hugger and he just wanted round 2.
I'll take that. I mean, I'm cool with that, but I do feel like he is a good hugger. See, Tucci knows. Jesus.
So we have Gonga in the back. I can see him in the green room. He is pounding like it looks like tequila or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or either that or margarita. I don't know. It could be like a virgin margarita or a Diet Coke.
I think it's leftovers from Taco Tuesday, and he just had some margarita batch leftover. So he's like, "Let's go. Let's roll it right into Hump Day, baby."
And it is true. Gonga is the one who connected us all at the very beginning. So he started it all. So it's his fault.
Yep.
His fault. All right. So guys, we're gonna bring him on. I'll let you introduce. You got your good, sexy after flu voice going. So
yeah, I feel like Phoebe from Friends, if that's not dating a reference.
You kind of look like Phoebe from Friends.
Yeah, when she had her cold voice, sticky shoe.
I don't know about the looks.
All right, hey, we're proud to bring on a friend of ours. He is the glue that has connected a lot of us, and he is an amazing human being, a very talented artist. If you don't know him, you're going to get to know him today, and you will forevermore know him. He is the king. He is the King Gonga. Let's go.
There he is.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, brother?
How's it going?
How's it going?
We've been waiting for this day for a while. It's like we're interviewing our brother or something, you know? So it's going to be like we're going to have to dig deep because we know all the answers to all the questions we're going to ask probably. So are you
here for it.
Are you excited? Are you excited for DCon? You ready?
Yeah, ready? No, we're excited, yeah. But it looks like a lot can be done in, 30 days?
30 days. Today's the countdown.
Countdown's on.
If I save $1 a day,
You would have $30.
I'd have $30.
To
And
go
I
to
still
DCon.
I still couldn't go to DCon.
You can buy yourself a soda at the airport, E. So.
If you save $30 a day, though, you'd have $900.
Another story. Yeah.
Still wouldn't make a flight to Cali.
All right. So Ganga, I wanna kind of, for those people who maybe are gonna watch this back, don't know you. I know a lot of and he's
left.
gone.
He's
like, I'm done. I'm out.
Like, you know what?
That was one and done, guys. My waiver doesn't allow me to answer any more than one question.
He's like, I just can't do this anymore. I can't.
My rider clause said one and done, guys. All right, we'll get him back. Right when I was just going to get into an amazing question too.
Our amazing crew is doing their in the back office here, trying to get him back.
Yeah.
Okay.
His he got the list of questions before the interview, and he knew what you were going to ask, and he just was like, nope, out.
No hot dog questions. No hot dog questions.
Grim said the questions got too difficult.
Sorry, I thought it turned on the chat and it kicked me out.
That's all right.
This just popped up. This is kind of weird. This first time this has ever popped up on my screen. Your guest King Gonga is on Android Chrome, which has a bug that causes echo. Google is working on the fix. For now, please ask your guest to wear headphones to avoid echo or use a different browser. We also informed our guest.
Yes.
What?
I have my headphones on.
It's not echoing now. You're good.
Yeah, it seems to be okay at the moment.
Perfect.
We'll get through the challenges. So Ganga, for those of you, I mean, obviously everybody in the room is a fan of Ganga. Everybody knows you, but there's going to be a lot of people that are going to watch this back, and they're maybe going to get to know you for the first time. So we want to take it way back here because you are one of the few artists that can say that he's been in all 3 series of the Creatives, which is pretty dope to be able to say that, my man. So let's take you back all the way back, if you can remember, a couple years ago now to Series 1 when it was just getting ready to launch. Had you known Red Guardian already? Did you know about the project? How did you hear about the project? How did you get involved with the project? And then take that and talk to us about then the 2 series that preceded that afterwards.
Well, I knew Red for a minute before that, and I saw like the preview started rolling out. All my friends, they were all in it, so I started seeing previews of one card, and then the launch date, and a little bit after that, he asked me if I wanted to be in it, and I had a small window to create my card, about like a week or 2.
Wow.
Because it was just meant to be at the time. And yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that wasn't just one card, that was 3 cards?
3 cards, yeah.
And a collab. Doesn't you have a collab in Series 1 too, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Not the first one.
No? Okay. I thought you did.
No, but I guess it wasn't meant to be for somebody or they had issues getting in or what have you, and I was there and I was up for it.
Nice.
So it was fast. Like I had to do my cards in a week, and then about less than like 2 months later they're dropping. Something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then
Sneaky Junior there.
Yeah, something like that. And then just from that, like the West Coast pop-up show, the New York pop-up show, Series 2, and yeah, here we are. I was really nervous not getting into Series 2, to be honest.
Why would you be? See, okay, that surprises me a little bit because I know artists a lot of times they can certainly be a lot self-critical, but I mean you're so, I don't know, I mean just involved in Red calls what Red always calls you his what is the term he uses for you? It's Red will put it in the chat, but it's like is lieutenant or something like that. I think he calls you. Yeah. So for Red, I mean for Red, to be as tight and for Series 1 to have sold out and now it goes to Series 2. Why did you have any self-doubt that you'd be in Series 2?
Because this is the first time I had to apply. People are hearing about it.
Yeah.
You know, like it was changing, it was growing.
A lot of artists, a lot of
Yeah,
applicants.
so,
Yeah.
and even then, when I got the email that I was in for Series 2, like I didn't tell anybody. So yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. And then you're now you're a dream teamer, man. You've really graduated in just a short time from, you know, being included in Series 1, and, you know, going through the process of being picked for Series 2, and now going through the voting process and being one of the only select handful of dream teamers. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, you know, I can fill up a whole page now. Like, what is it, like 10 cards I have in the series? That's a whole, like, creative.
Yeah, you're gonna be the first. You'll be the first inductee to the Creatives Hall of Fame.
Oh, 1,000%.
First
you know,
vote.
I mean,
First vote.
He said, I'm going to San Diego, you'll be there, and I showed up. Creatives Con and all that stuff showed up. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
San Diego was one of my favorites, though.
Yeah, we're there's going to be a lot of big events coming up that we can all get together, which I'm excited about too.
Yeah, man.
Yes, the people did choose you, Ganga. That's another thing. You got chosen by the people to be in the dream team.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
That's got to be a great feeling.
Yeah, you know, I can't say I expected the worst, but it's still like it's all your friends you're going up against and people you look up to. So it's a fair game when they went down.
Yeah.
But you know, here I am. I just got it to sign for somebody, the Dream Team card.
Oh, nice.
Was that the first time you've seen it in person?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Well, you'll be getting a ton. You'll be getting a ton from me because I pull your Dream Team card all the time. So
thank you.
you'll
Yeah,
be
you're
getting
gonna have
a
a
lot.
nice little stack coming your way from all of us, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So you also are responsible, really, for our group here being introduced really to Red Guardian, or at least fast tracking that relationship, because you know, you were coming on to Whatnot before many, if not all of the other artists were. You know, you found Whatnot, you came on, you saw some streamers running these cards. When it got to Series 2, you know, you were coming into E&B's stream, and then my stream, and then Rock's stream, and it was cool to have, you know, just you in there to begin with. Like, it was, I felt, I can't speak for all these guys, but I know for me, I like to have a lot of fun with the cards when I'm ripping them and I'm streaming them, and I'm always kind of making little light of certain things, or I'll apply it to somebody that means something to me or something. This is the Saldana family, you know, reunion or whatever.
Yeah.
Little things that I like to have fun with. You know, there was the Easter egg one where I was, you know, joking around with Rock and saying that was him delivering all the eggs to Easter. But it was fun because, like, I never got nervous. I never got like, oh shit, the artist isn't here, I shouldn't be saying these kinds of goofy things, because I don't want to, like, you know, demean their art, because that wasn't in the way I was doing it. It was meant to be fun, and that inspiration that particular card gave me. So I mean, when you were coming in and seeing people like ripping your cards and some of these artists that you're friends with and stuff, what did that feel like? I mean, it had to be kind of surreal a little bit, right?
Yeah, amazing, because I'm a collector at heart. So like, I'm buying stuff too, and I'm buying sometimes my own cards. It was amazing, man. Just seeing people enjoy it, that's the best part.
Yeah, I think so. We were just doing a show. I believe we were running Series 2, and I remember seeing the name King Gonga in the chat, but there wasn't a profile picture.
Yeah.
So I remember B was ripping cards, and I was like, King Gonga? But no, that's not Gonga. And B's like, no, that's him. And I was like, well, if it's Gonga, he'd have a profile picture. Like somebody, like, what?
It's Ganga. He has to have a picture.
Yeah, and then like 5 minutes later, he starts typing in the chat, and he has a profile picture, and I'm like, "Oh, it is Gonga." Like, hey man, nice to see you. That's like Gonga.
I was like, it says King Gonga. King Gonga, that's him.
Are you the one from the creators? And I'm like, yep. Oh shit!
That's me.
But,
That's me.
yeah, that was
And
like
then-
our first interaction, man, and that was
And then it was because it was fun because like Ian B and Rock are always in my streams and vice versa. I'm in their streams, so we're always chatting and modding or whatever. And I remember the first couple of times, Ian B being like, "That's King Ganga, like he's in your chat, like that's one of the artists." And I was like, "Oh shit, what's up?" But then it's notorious. It's been known now. Like Red's made this story known that he was very hesitant in the early days to come in to the Whatnot streams. Like, I'm not going to those things. Screw that, But you were really the catalyst. You were the one that drug him, kicking and screaming right into Whatnot. And now I'm sure he's thrilled you did.
Yeah.
But talk a little bit about that. Like, how did you finally go Red? Come on, man. You got to come check this stuff out.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was in person. Well, we were at Decon, and I was talking to him about it. I'm like, you got to check it out. They're buying the cards, they're having a good time, and that night, like, we both went our separate ways. And we were both in that stream watching that night.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'd send them the link like every week.
yeah, every week.
And that was a good one for him to join because I think the first stream that he joined is the stream that we pulled the 101.
Yeah, and Red's like, yeah, you should see this little girl, cute little girl. They pulled a gold ticket and they're like, F this, F that. Like,
no, I said, let's effing go, Dondo. Except I said the word, and I was so hyped. And then all of a sudden I saw Red Guardian's name pop up in the chat, and I was like,
Yeah.
oops,
so
canceled.
not only is Ganga in here, but Red's in here. And I remember in that stream, Ganga had like tagged Red, like, Red, you really need to get in here. And then like a few minutes later, he popped in, and a few minutes later, we pulled the golden ticket. It was crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't hear that night because we were at a restaurant, but I kept tagging him.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, and I'm sure now he probably feels like, damn it, Ganga, thank you for pushing me to go check out those streams, because now it's just grown in this past, I don't know, year and a half or whatever it's been now. It's crazy. I mean, we look back, as a collective and individually, and I mean, for me anyways, it blows my mind to just think like back to last time, only a year ago, a freaking year ago, right? B. Saldana wasn't even like a rising star. This real like art journey that she got into, and now we've helped I should say helped push the Series 2 kind of sellout across the finish line, and then Series 3's rolled out, and we've met all these artists, and we did the DT4 thing. I mean, just so much has happened in a year's time. It blows my mind. And again, Ganga, we always like, you're mentioned in every breath and every sentence and because you're a huge part of that, bro.
No, man, it's an honor. It's just, adding to the goal of the creative itself is to push out the artists. And it's been going good so far.
I think if the creatives had a mascot, it would be Ganga, because like the whole point of the creatives is to connect the artists to the community, the collectors, and to make art accessible.
Like a spokesperson
And
mascot.
I want him to.
I'm fine with mascot.
I just picture like a big fluffy costume, like.
And he's so personable, and he's so down to earth. And like when I started doing art myself, he was like, so like, just go get 99-cent paintbrushes. You don't have to have something fancy. Like, he was so down to earth and accessible to like ask questions, and really that's the heart of the creatives. So Ganga, like, thank you for really like opening up that doorway for me personally as an artist, and for I think all of us collectively. I can speak as collectors of these cards and stuff. You really made this community, like, you're a good role model for all the other artists to kind of follow suit. So
thank you.
Well, and Ganga is also the only artist that's been in every one of my series for the minis, And
that too.
I want to thank Ganga for like the night we sold out of Series 3 of my minis. That same night, he DM'd me and said, "Hey, I'm in. I want to be in Series 4." Like that same night, he's like, "Let's go. Let's do it. When's my toys getting here? Like, let's go." He's very supportive of me. He's always been supportive of what I've tried to do, and I appreciate you, Ganga. That's, you know, the way I couldn't thank you enough for supporting me and reaching out like that the night of, you know. So,
And
we'll
not
see.
I mean,
he's the hell of an artist. Like,
Yeah, we'll see if you make the cut for 4. I know it's pretty popular right now, but
fingers crossed. Yeah. Fingers crossed. I get it.
he is in. He
Your
is
boy,
in.
another one of the artists who is like, I've had conversations with him. He's from the land down under. Our pal Ruxy, Rux One. He has said that he owes a lot to you as well. So that seems to be a common thread throughout the art community. Is that a lot of people are you're a very common joining fiber to a lot of these people, which is pretty dope, man. And Rux wants to know: is it true? Are you good with Lego?
Yeah, I do Lego work.
Oh, okay. Is there a Lego card in the future? Is it some art gonna transcribe into Legos or what?
Yeah, I haven't done it in years, but if you go down my Instagram like a stalker in like 2019, you'll see some different stuff.
You know, I was wondering, man, because I got one of your early stickers and it was Lego. You know, so I just okay, so that makes more sense.
So I do like assemblies with Legos, Army Man, just anything I could find.
Did he just call Rux a stalker?
No, but because I met Rux on here,
Maybe I don't
like on the internet, like 2020, I think, and I was barely getting into this stuff, like the colorway and the character.
You have to subscribe to his OnlyFans to see his work.
Yeah.
How would you know that? How do you know?
I wish I had something.
Because I love his work.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Gonga said the chat. I know Russ was asking twice. He said, Gonga, what cappy is the best cappy? I don't know what that means.
Capybara.
Oh, capybara.
He loves capybaras.
Oh, that makes sense. Gotcha.
I don't know. All of them.
Oh, Ditto's being a stalker. Look, he's going back.
We're all stalking
cool.
now.
Because if you think about it, all that stuff just gets lost.
Yeah.
Like it's there, but who goes down to 3 years ago?
I mean, you know.
Somebody should, because look at that beauty right there. Wow.
Yeah.
And you obtained that the first day, right? The release?
I obtained those cards
Yeah.
at Creators Con in person.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Just as you can see, the colors, they're a big deal.
Oh yeah.
Been rocking with them for about 3 years now, I'd say. Just nonstop, just nothing but those colors.
Definitely a signature. You know your art when you see it because it has such a signature and such a style to it that it's gorgeous.
Now, did you do that? Did you do that on purpose, Ganga? That when you pick those colors, you're just at the very beginning. You're like, I'm gonna do that for all my stuff. That's just gonna be me. Did you decide that right away?
No, I was getting into digital art, and I found that color scheme in one of my black books.
That's right. Yeah, I heard that story. You did tell that story somewhere.
And
yes, I did hear that.
From the first day I've used it, that was it.
So let's hear the golden ticket story. Red said it's a great story.
I opened it. No, first, the guy in front of me was gonna pick that box, and he switched gears and he got something else. And then I got it, and I'm opening by myself, like just nobody around. And when I pulled it, I put it back in the pack, and I run to red.
He's like, "What is this?"
Don't stop and talk to anybody. Just get back to red.
Yeah, and I was like, look, check this out. He's like, no fucking way. And yeah, I put it back in the bag and went back to my desk because we're vending. And I asked him to sign the card, the package from the pack. And they were making buttons that day, so it's like an actual button of the pack I opened with his signature on it.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
And every person in that pack was there.
Wow.
That's dope.
So I got all those cards signed, and then in that same moment, Plastic Pizza comes up and they're like, "You want your 101?" And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm down. I'll give you this golden ticket for it." They're like, "Nah, you can have it."
Wow.
All right.
So
Nice.
it's actually courtesy of Plastic Pizza that we have the Urge Yourself.
I was gonna say, is that the?
Yeah, they would have had it.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It was a good trip, man.
Yeah, it was a good. So we have minis, but obviously I'm out of space, so we ended up pulling the Marshmallows golden ticket, and Gonga pulled the Urge Yourself, and it was a perfect trade because he was like, "Yeah, I can only hang like 3 pieces of art on my wall." And I was like, well, I mean, I'm down to trade. So I like the Marshmallows mini was dope, but I don't know.
It fit perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was my golden ticket story, going to New York and coming back home with it in my second box, I think.
So January we'll start redeeming golden tickets for Series 3.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll be in line. I know E and B will be in line. Ditto, you got a golden ticket yet?
No, I've got 2 101s.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we know you have 101, kiddo.
He can dry his 101, one on each side.
Wait. Before you show that, Ditto, let's make sure Sketch is out of the room.
No, he's there.
I know, but
I was going to show it because he's in here.
The poor guy.
Yeah.
See, and somebody just offered Gonga his 101.
Hey,
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
And I am giving my Ink Tucci 101 to her.
Well, you guys are way better people than I am. That's all.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christina. I appreciate it.
Those cards are a big deal. Like, I was okay with not having it, and then one of my friends pulls it and they're offering it up. I'm like, fuck it, let me get it.
See, for me here, and I'm gonna dig in and defend myself because these guys like they love to mess with me.
Oh no, we're not messing. This is truth.
But yeah, there you go. But I do feel like because I know Sketch, because it would be like if I pulled yours, Gonga, same thing. Like I feel like a connection to that card now, and as a collector and somebody who's a fan and an advocate and a champion of these cards, to have that one to me means like a lot. So
and we filmed him pulling it. Like we filmed him. No, we filmed him telling Sketch.
Sorry.
We filmed him when he showed it off to Sketch. I have it on my phone, so it's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Someday you need to release that to the masses, I think.
Sketch just hung up. He just left.
Yeah.
Didn't say a word.
Well, the funniest part was we pulled. So it was actually, was it last show or 2 shows ago? It was very recent.
It was the last show that we had.
So the last live show we had. When we get done with the shows, we generally sit back in the green room and we chat and talk about upcoming things and just decompress and shoot the shit a little bit. And they're talking about stuff, and I'm just opening boxes like a mad person. And next thing I know, I pulled it, and it was just like my reaction. I can't redo it, but I was just like, oh my god, 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 oh my god. And they're like, what? So I pulled it. So Sketch was on live. Doing some art on IG, and we pulled him in here. So he comes in here and he's like, if one of you MFers pulled my 101, we're like, no. So we kind of just started talking shit and like railroaded him a little bit, and then I said, "Oh, I do have to ask your opinion on one of these cards, though." And I showed that card. His reaction is priceless reaction.
So he's like, I ended my life for this.
Gonga, has your Dream Team collab been pulled one that you know of?
Not that I know, no.
Okay.
Have any Dream Team one so pulled?
Yeah, well, Dondo pulled red.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Aside from that, though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully they'd let the artist know, even if they didn't want to let everybody know. Hopefully, whoever pulled it would, let the artist know, so you guys at least could see a picture of it.
Yeah, that was my first collab ever with Freaky. So, I mean, just knowing that there was a foil of it was mind blowing.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful foil too. The colors on it, y'all's styles worked really well together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went back and forth a little bit. Just sending it back, and I'll color it. She'll send it back with different stuff, and it was easy. The connection was there. It's really easy. Just doing your thing and sending it back and forth.
That's right.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about some of your inspirations, your art inspirations. I mean, have you been drawing since you were a kid? Is this something you started a little bit later in life? How did your art journey start, and who are some of those inspirations?
I'd say as a kid, yeah. It was our entertainment, to be honest. The time before phones, and you play outside and you draw when you're inside. And then growing up, just graffiti played a big part. It was all around us. Like every day before school, we walked through the yard and see what was new. Crossing the bridge, we see all the trains, all the art on there. And it was just bound to happen. It was everywhere. And we just kind of got drawn into it. Just from early, yeah. We had a creative, like my grandpa and aunts and my sister. So it was always around, and just like holding on to what style was going to be mine. It was born through graffiti. And I did it for a lot of years, just not in the streets.
Well, we won't have to ask the one question we ask every artist, what your favorite colors are, because we already know that.
Green, actually.
Green is your favorite out of all of them?
Yeah, I don't use it as much, but yeah, so I have green eyes, and it's like dope as fuck when I can match the color of my eyes with my hat.
Yeah.
I did not see that one coming, Ganga. I did not see that one coming.
They're like, it's weird. So the color I wear can influence the way they look because they're so light.
Ditto. Did you notice that when you met Ganga?
I did. He was very dreamy.
Did you have
So yeah,
the dreamy green?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
I got lost in those beautiful eyes.
so I can match, my eyes to what I'm wearing. It was just naturally green all the time, and now I use mostly pink.
So
I don't know how cute she could see that far, though. She had to get up on a step ladder to look into your eyes, I think.
So going back, your grandfather actually inspired one of your cards in Series 2, right? Is that what I remember?
Yeah, the one with the sombrero hat.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
That's so my 3 cards for Series 2, they're really like spiritually inspired. Like the sketch for them came like off the top of my head on my work desk. So at work, I had a stainless steel working station. Yeah, I can draw on it, and then with acetone erase it. So I sketch on that thing all the time. And my 3 designs for the cards were from that desk.
Wow.
That's dope. That's
and
great.
my grandpa was in mine that day, and I said I'm gonna use this for my card. If every card design I did, I used it like if it was gonna be my last,
Mhm.
just in case. You know, you never know. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm really proud of that card.
So you
That's
you
cool.
sketched at work is what you're saying, right? So
Yeah.
have you ever sketched in a home improvement store bathroom though, like
Home Depot.
Home Depot?
Nah,
Home
nah. At work, yeah.
Okay. So a lot of
Like
these artists
the
have the
restroom
same.
hours.
You guys have the same MOs. Like you guys just sketch at restroom breaks and at work, and we're starting to learn a
Yeah.
lot. Inside scoop stuff.
Hey,
Like,
man, you gotta go. You gotta draw. You gotta get it out.
yeah, exactly. You gotta get those ideas out. Yeah. Like it's got it. It almost feels like if you don't, you feel weird.
That's the card we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So your creative process, we like to ask this of all the artists. I'm sure you've heard it time and time again, but do you listen to music when you're at home drawing or in a studio drawing? Do you pop on movies in the background? Did you just like to work in the silent? I mean, talk to us a little bit about that process. And if it is music, what's that Ganga playlist looking like?
You can see a lot, mostly reggae music. From like the 1960s up to today. And you know, being bilingual, I can listen to different types of artists from all over, so it never gets old. Yeah, just reggae all the time.
That's what's up.
Nice.
I picked
Yeah.
that up from your Instagram stories.
Yeah, from an early age, I started listening to it, and it's just stuck. And it's a good teacher, to be honest, because I used to listen to stuff that was like on the radio at the time, like let's say like 2005, shit that was at the parties around that time too. And just switching to reggae, it was like a lot of the songs are really like they teach you some stuff about life or about feeling better. You rarely hear one about feeling down or material thing.
It's not country music.
Nah.
Country music a lot of times is sad and about.
Oh yeah, it's your dog
Yeah.
died, your cat's
Yeah.
on medication, and you're drunk.
Mhm.
Yeah, it all sounds.
There's a tear
Yeah.
in my beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any song
Yeah,
that has to do with like kids, like a kid growing up too fast, I start crying.
Yeah, like I can't deal with that stuff.
When's the last time you heard a reggae song about that? Like,
Yeah,
Baby.
it's really uplifting, you know, and when you listen to it all the time, it grows on you.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's my playlist.
Let's
Movies, I'd watch like superhero stuff.
let's do a little rapid fire learning about the man behind the artist, the king, the reason you are the king. So what are some of your favorite either streaming shows or movies that your go-tos?
Movies, I like to get stuck on like long ass movies. Like I was just binging like Godzilla movies, King Kong. All the superhero movies are really long.
what about Titanic? That's really long.
Yeah, I watched that too. Documentaries.
Was there room on that? Was there room on that door? Come on.
That lifeboat.
Yeah, that life.
Yeah.
Life,
of course it was.
Rose, that bitch. No, I'm kidding.
Could have fit like 3 people on there.
Come on now.
As a Mexican, you could have fit like 10 people on there.
There you go. So you like long movies. What about any of the streaming shows? Are there any that are go-to?
Love
for you?
Island or
No,
Not reality TV shows, the streaming.
Master Chef?
Yeah.
Just whatever I watch you guys.
there we go. That's what we're talking about.
Those can be long sometimes and painful, I'm sure.
On Saturdays and then Tuesdays and Fridays. You know, I'm here for it.
And Ganga's always there too. So if you ever like you're in a stream, you don't see him in there, and you just say something, is Ganga in here? And sure enough, boom,
Yep.
5 seconds later he pops
Yeah,
up.
I put my pencil or my brush down and I answer real quick and get back to it.
Yeah, we love that about you. How about food? Let's talk about food because ACB is our resident foodie. He loves to find out some of the artists' kind of likes and dislikes. Do you cook yourself at all, or are you more like an eat out kind of guy? No, okay.
No, I don't cook at all. Not really.
What's your go-to kind of food?
Right now, it changes like a pregnant woman, like cravings.
Perfect.
So I like to do it.
You need to know, is this breaking news on DT4?
You never know what's gonna come out of his mouth. Like
it'll be random as well. Like it could be sushi one day, and we might go to like Mexican food. That's because that's what's at home. Venezuelan food.
Ganga, we need to hang out in the same group of the people that we hung out in New York because they were all making fun of me at dinner and stuff because I say what's on my mind. They're thinking it, but I'll actually say it, and I get in trouble for it. So we need to have Ganga.
Well, the good news is Ganga, unlike Cardi and Tucci, he can reach a stop sign. If you guys want to go, slapping around Cali at all, he's a tall dude. He can hang with you.
There's only 2 things that I won't eat: rice pudding and papaya.
Hot dog? Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Papaya?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Never heard of it. I don't know. Rice pudding, I can't. It just looks like it's.
It's wrong. You know?
It is wrong.
Rice pudding is not. There's something wrong with rice pudding.
Rice pudding to me is like ketchup to ditto.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so everybody wants to know, I'm sure. So let's rip the Band-Aid. What's your take on hot dogs and ketchup? Let's go ahead. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I'll take it. Ketchup on hot dog.
Thank you.
A bacon wrap.
Thank you.
Bacon wrap sounds good too.
Yeah, but you lost, bro. You just might as well just stop
I don't know that it's like a scoreboard here, buddy. I just
it's 100% score, and you are like losing.
But if you were in the lead, it would definitely be a scoreboard.
I mean, I feel like in my mind I am in the lead, so that's fine.
I think we need to go back and do a cut of all of this question and do a tally. I'm pretty sure you're losing.
I don't know. I feel like it's more 50-50 than you guys think. But I think that's a fantastic idea. Rock,
50-50,
get on that editing game, and let's get a montage together for the holidays.
Okay.
I'll montage the hell out of that.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
fantastic.
your next job.
And Dando, no arroz con leche. Arroz con leche. No, nasty.
Gonga says no too.
Don't matter who made
I
it.
like horchata.
So have you ever been skydiving, Ganga?
Nah, I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Do you have any kind of do you have any adrenaline junkie in you whatsoever? Roller coasters, any of that kind of stuff, or no?
no, not really, not anymore.
No.
So, like I think it's in the next couple of days that I'd be sober without alcohol for like 8 years.
That's amazing.
Good for you, man.
Congratulations.
And
Congrats.
so during those 8 years, I've been very calm, and the adrenaline is
Yeah. You're a very chill dude. That is for sure, man. Very chill dude.
Yeah, thanks, man.
And I'll say it again. I said at the onset of the show, you might have been in the green room, but just one of the best huggers there is, man. You just
crept up, and
you just.
I still remember it like if it was yesterday.
Eased into that hug.
Ditto likes to slow everything down. Every hug is a slow motion.
It has to be, man. You gotta enjoy that stuff in life, right?
Oh, I go in there and just get it done, and like that's a memory. But yours is always slow motion. Like,
man, I'll hold on.
It was slow motion. It was like he was in line, I think, at Strange Cat or something, and it wasn't like a text like "Where are you?" or whatever. It was just like, "Oh, ditto," and then.
And it was great because it was organic too. Because like I knew Ganga was going to be there. Ganga knew I was going to be there. There was some DM, leading up to the event. But then once I got in, it was just kind of like I was in the Strange Cat line. I made my way around, and here comes Ganga. He spotted me, and boom. It was a hug for the
Yeah.
ages. Sorry, Red. It might actually battle.
See, but he
that
says that
almost.
Ganga, but if he's on with Red, he's like, Red, it's the best ever. And then if you're on Ganga, you're the best ever. Like
They're the two best slow motion hugs I've had ever.
Well, now Jana was there at
It
NYCC.
wasn't a slow motion hug.
Okay.
By the way, I like Gio's idea. He said if the person on the next DT4 says yes to ketchup on hot dogs, and Ditto has to eat one.
Oh.
That would be.
So I was live on IG yesterday for a few minutes with B actually, and we were talking a little bit about Toys for Tots and a few other things. And somebody asked if I would eat one on the stream if they paid money in the Toys for Tots stream, and I said for the kids I would do that.
Yeah,
only
you don't
it's a certain
despise
dollar.
like see, I despise mustard. I couldn't choke down a hot dog with mustard on it. I can't. Mustard is disgusting. So you don't hate ketchup. You just don't like ketchup on a hot dog.
Correct.
So it would be okay for you to eat the dog. It wouldn't be like, oh
Yeah.
God.
No, yeah. Now, I mean, if you made me eat something that I just despise in general, like mayonnaise or mushrooms or something, then yeah, I would probably be like, no. But you're right. I use ketchup on fries and stuff. I have no problem with ketchup as a condiment.
Red said you have to eat it and smile and say, wow, this is good.
Just for you, Red, I will do that. So, Ganga, one thing that was pretty dope was I got a DM from you about a month or so ago, and you said you guys inspired me, and I'm getting a table at Collected Con. So you're making the trip to Chicago next August. Have you ever been to Chicago?
Nope.
Oh man, I can't wait.
I also haven't vended at a con by myself, so it's going to be a good experience.
There's going to be a lot of collaborative effort going on, though. I know, I'm hearing a lot of chatter. Obviously, we have some stuff in the works that we're going to be reaching out to some of our friends and brilliant artists, and there's going to be a lot of that I think going on at that show. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's going to be dope.
I can't wait. It's going to be
Bring
a
your
great
own
year.
ketchup.
Oh, I missed it. Boom, eating ketchup. That's all. He put ketchup.
Sket One did this piece, and we're all going to chip in at Christmas time and get this for Ditto. It's a fire extinguisher full of ketchup.
Wow.
Nice.
So anybody wants to donate to that, we'll put that in his stocking.
So
Getting
Ganga,
off the ketchup topic.
Yeah,
Rux
thank you.
Rux wanted to know who are your artistic influences.
Right.
There's a lot. Off the top of my head, Red. There's a lot to mention. I can mention my graffiti one.
Okay.
Like Woes, Persuade. There's just too many. What?
Ganga, do you know any of these people back here that are on my wall?
Yeah.
I don't think you will, because these are like made up names. I think I don't even know what that says. Style. I don't
From
know.
Amazon. It says style. Yes.
Yeah.
I take inspiration from a lot of stuff.
I think that's Tucci right there. That's Tucci's little dude.
all
The
art
teeth.
is Gucci. We've determined that.
Persuade does the cats, right?
Yeah, Bunny Kitty.
Yeah, the bunny kitty. That's what I thought.
Yeah, so just like stuff like that. A lot of my artistic peers and even people like coming into just discovering their art, like they can be creative. They can be inspiring too.
Oh, that's a good question, Gio.
Yeah, Gio just asked a great
Kind
question.
of a downer though. That's hard to say.
No, I love that question.
There's one artist who passed away. Fuck.
See, like
It's hard, right?
It's hard. Yeah, it's a tough one.
So I don't know. I'm gonna have to.
How about you, Gio? Let's ask Gio this.
Yeah,
question.
yeah, how
Gio,
about
put it in the
you?
chat.
Well, I'll put a twist on the question while Gio's working up the answer on the artist that's no longer with us. Ganga, if you could have a lunch, a breakfast, a dinner with 3 celebrities that are no longer with us, who would they be, and would it be lunch, breakfast, or dinner, and why?
Oh, it'd be breakfast. Um, it'd be Bob Marley, of course. Um, fuck, why you put me on the spot like that?
That's what we do here at DT4, baby.
Yeah, it'd be reggae artist, to be honest.
Okay, so a nice reggae breakfast, it sounds like.
Yeah, it was a different time, and they were coming up with something new, something creative, and they had nothing to lose. Like, they were just being creative, and it hit off, created a whole new genre.
We're noticing a thread throughout the chatter here, and a lot of the artists are echoing very similar sentiments. That you really have been an inspiration to them. So that's pretty
Thanks,
cool.
man. One thing I like to hold on to is not having obviously a style, but being able to shift from one to the other. Like cartoon one post, and then you do graffiti on the next one, and then you're doing a collab with somebody completely out of your style, and
Yeah.
just all of it, everything, just whatever can come.
Yeah, you're very versatile with all the different what you put your art on. I think I've seen every art show lately in the last 8 months that you're in almost every show that pops up with any toy or any kind of art piece or whatever. You're in a lot of the shows. Are you in the Hollywood show for Decon?
Yeah.
See,
Hollywood.
I knew it.
And one more show.
How close are you to be done with that?
To start, you mean?
Wow. That sounds like me.
Nah, I got it right here, but it's very nothing yet.
So Astro Boy, nice.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Nice.
Just stuff. Yeah, a couple. Think about another show or two between the year.
Ditto's dogs just came to Gonga.
No, that's not mine.
Oh, they're mine.
Oh, I want to see the puppy.
Okay, if I can grab them.
Yes, Ganga and I have had this conversation recently because of a post I made. Ganga is also a dog lover, which is awesome. So we love our dog lovers here at DT4.
I have a poodle. He only speaks Spanish. He only understands Spanish.
I have a black lab. I can't pick him up, but he speaks Italian. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We flew him out in Venezuela to be with my wife.
Little pup. What's your pup's name? What's your pup's name, Ganga?
Ganga.
His name's Federico.
Rico.
He has a comment.
Little. Yeah.
Got little dog syndrome.
Yeah.
He's
like, watch
the
me.
man.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
Most dogs do when DT4 is on. They get pretty excited. So we should have practiced that before.
So cute. So one of the things that I think you usually ask a lot of the artists is like, what is your favorite style of media to use when you do art?
I'd say digital. It's fast. You've got unlimited colors, and it's the most convenient when you want to be cozy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the easiest. So I have to say that I've been mostly drawn to it. So that's my go-to. But I like all of them. Assemblage, pen on paper, whatever I'm feeling at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah.
What have you got coming up? I can't even believe we're almost near the end of 23. So a lot of the artists sometimes even know kind of what's going on into 24 at this point. What have you got coming up over the next, I don't know, half of a year or less?
I have Toy for Tots, with Ditto. I have a show for like a show for Decon, a show before the end of the year. Um, a toy coming out soon. I'm not sure when, but it's in production. Like the Ninjito.
Yes.
Nice.
And that was voted. That was like a vote, right? That you won.
As a contest, yeah, and after many contests and many tries at different contests, I was able to win one and take it home with the vinyl toy.
That's amazing! Congratulations! Nice. That's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hey, Mo.
I must have done like 3 entries or so my chances were a little high too. But
well, I know you were excited to get your toy out to do that, so we're all excited to see it.
Yeah, man, it was dope. Just I like joined a lot of the contests ever since I started doing art. Here on like for the internet and stuff. So just being able to win one. Like I started doing digital art when the lockdown happened, and that's all we had, digital art and collabing with people, and here we are. But I've joined every contest I can get my hands on, just because it's a chance at something else.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, just art, man. The art. I'm all about it.
I'm excited to see what's coming up for you in the next few months, because I know it's going to be busy with Decon, and then all the other shows coming up after the holidays, and then into August. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah, and then even just collective.
We need a King Gonga Jimmy. That'd be crazy.
Ooh, whoa.
Jimmy.
Yeah, I might have to send you a blank. I got a blank I could send you, Gonga.
Yeah, shoot it.
We'll gift it to E for Christmas.
That'd be quite.
Collaborations in the work for the next year too. With whoever is up for it. Yeah. Really.
Me and Gonga are doing one. It's Gonga's gonna run the show on it though. I can't wait to see what we're gonna do with some bombs. But
I want to do it. I want to do a digital collab with you now. We got to do the DIY collab, and it was, he presented my first opportunity to do a collab. He was like, "Hey, collab with me on this DIY card," and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing." And he was like, "No, you got it." And then it was so fun, and he set it up really perfectly for me to just kind of work off of, and it turned out really well. So it was a fun collab to do.
Yeah, it's dope, and I noticed like it still gets traction to like this day since we posted it.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
It was like, I don't want to touch it.
Oh yeah.
And then like, I guess B, once she decides to just go ahead and do it, she does it. So she's like, I don't want to touch it, and then like 5 minutes later, she's like, I'm done.
I stared at it for like a month. I was like, it's so beautiful. Like, I don't want to mess it up. And then I was like, okay, I got this.
She holds her breath, and does it real fast.
Yeah. He's like, you're done already? Are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. I'm done.
That's like the energy that was like, it brought, like, it's just so versatile that you can jump on, and I believe anybody can jump on it too, like on the chance to collab.
And it's a great idea.
That's the cool thing too about what I've seen in the last year, is that just pushing people to do other things. Like so many people with the toys had never done a toy before, and B was a prime example. Like she was like, dude, I don't know. Like, you sure? Like, you want me to do this? Like, I've never done it. I'm like, heck yeah, do it. Let's go. And then she knocked it out of the park. Like, it's so cool to see people doing something they've never done before, and then what the end result is. Like E, for instance, with his stuff. It's cool to see that you've never done something. I just got a canvas the other day, so I'm gonna mess on canvas, but it's nerve-wracking, but it turns out great. That
was red for me. he was about to have a custom show with Chunder, and he did a story where like asking artists who were interested in customizing one for his show. And I jumped on the idea. He had never seen any work on toys, and he's like, you just got to get it done in like 2 weeks to be in the show.
Wow.
And yeah, fuck it. I was like, you tell me what to do, and I finished it off, sent it, and that was my first big toy.
Is that on IG? Do you have a picture of that?
Killed it.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah.
I need to
And
look
I had never really done a toy, so people were like, "Oh shit, he can paint too."
Wow.
But-
Yeah, I need to check that one out.
Yeah, it was dope, man. He gave me a shot, and I was fully up for the challenge, and it got really good traction.
Well, with your colors, they draw the eye, like the pop of colors, the clean like lines you use. It all just is very like visually appealing to where I can see why it stands out at shows. Obviously a fan favorite.
Yeah, that's a mark really of anything good in life, is that it's identifiable, and that is something that is just can't be argued. You are identifiable. Ganga when you see it, and that is a mark of greatness. So
Yeah, for sure.
kudos, man.
Thank you, man. And it was one of the first one to sell, I think he said. And it was really special because besides being the first toy I did, it was the first toy I sold. And I'm clocking out of work when I get a message from Red, and it's like, "You sold out." Ride that wave. People were messaging me.
Yeah, it's a great feeling, right?
Yeah. I'm still on that wave, to be honest, because it wasn't really that long ago.
Yeah.
So just celebrating all those little wins and moving forward.
Well, I know I got a ton of messages of people wanting your figures out of my set. Like you were one of the ones that, oh, dude, I got to get the Ganga piece. So
Ditto pulled the Ganga piece in our stream, and it was heartbreaking. That was one of the hardest ones to have to send off. I was like, oh, Ganga's my boy. I want it.
Yeah, I was proud to say that I was able to get that one in my hands, albeit a couple sheets to the wind in a New York bar with Ethan, but that's fine. However I was able to get it, I got it. Damn it.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
That he wasn't out whenever he bid on.
I forgot about that. I forgot Ditto pulled that.
It was the very first box of the case that he pulled.
Yeah.
Series 2, yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Hey,
welcome.
Prime.
What up, Brian?
So Ganga, tell people, if you could tell people one thing maybe that a lot of people don't know about you, or something that maybe people wouldn't expect, what would that be?
Whoa. That's deep, man.
I know, man.
We
We
want
want to
the
learn
deep
about
stuff.
King.
I don't know. I always wanted to learn how to crochet.
See, every time he blows my mind every time he says stuff. I like that is amazing. That's amazing.
I love it. See, nobody would have guessed that ever.
Nope.
Ever.
It's just one of those things.
You told me once about a teacher that you had. I think it was in high school. That was like a mentor kind of to you.
Yeah, it was during algebra or geometry or something like that, and as long as I kept a C or above, he would let me not be in his class. and so I would be doing a mural in the art classroom, and I just have to show up for the test. And he was cool with it. Really pushed my artist abilities at the time that I didn't know I had, and looking back now, I should have paid more attention to him. But it turned out all right.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
But he knew you had like a talent, and he like fostered that.
Yeah,
which I think is really
yeah, they're pushing it.
Yeah.
They
Do you have any
were
other
really
mentors Besides Red Guardian, I'm sure is a mentor of yours, but anybody else that you look up to or that you consider a mentor in your artist journey?
I'd say without him knowing, probably like Chris RWK, because I listen to a lot of his interviews, and then I'll go talk to him about it, and he's a good example to stay humble.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Definitely.
And that's like the best gift you can have. Like, yeah, I'd say RWK.
100%.
Love that.
Yeah.
Such a nice guy too. He was our first guest on DT4, and then at NYCC he came and hung out at the table on Red's booth with us and just talked to us, and he was like calling us by our first names and like just hanging out like your best friend,
And he was thanking us.
Yeah, thank you. And we're like, what?
Mhm.
We're nobody compared to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even that, like, just staying humble, like, one of the people that made me realize, we're all human at the end of the day. And like at 5 Point, he came and he just sat down, and I'm geeking out because we're just chilling. But I had just seen him, doing a signing, and people are lining up to see this man. And at the end of the day, it's just humbleness. Yeah.
Just one of us. Just a person.
I'm gonna let you know people are gonna be lining up to see you at your booth in Chicago. So
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yeah. Come on down.
Well, I think that summarizes it really in as few words as possible. There's a reason you're the king, and it's because I think partly you really are one of the most genuine, humble, giving people in this community, and it shines through from the comments that we've made from the start of the show throughout. Everybody in the chat admires you. So we appreciate you, Ganga. You need to, we have no doubt you'll stay this way. You are this way. This is you. So
yeah.
Guys, give King Ganga a follow. He can be found on IG at king_Ganga, Gonga. Do you have a website, King Ganga?
No.
Okay.
You can find him on every Whatnot stream as well. So
Yeah,
pretty much bump into a Whatnot stream, and our boy will be there supporting. He is the man.
Are your commissions open?
No.
Okay.
Nah.
I love to say yeah, but I'm gonna say yeah, and it's gonna be like a long ass time, and I'm gonna have you waiting.
After decon, you'll open them probably.
I'd say, like, if I do something and it tickles your fancy, and then you hit me up, I'll sell it to you. But as far as like, oh, can you paint this for me? I'll probably say not right now.
Understandable.
But like,
well, I'm glad I already.
Limits. Yeah.
I'm glad I sent you. I'm glad I sent you the contract already for Series 4 for me. So.
Yeah. Like if I was painting something for fun and you were like, oh, is that for sale? Then yeah. But commissions are tricky, man.
Yes.
We get it, man. Well, it's good. It's a good situation to have, but don't give up because again, stay following King Ganga, because as he said, you'll see things coming up at cons. You'll see things on his social channels, and it doesn't mean you can't reach out and try to get that.
Yeah, still reach out, and one thing, like, still reach out to artists, even if you think they're busy, because sometimes they're waiting for commission, or sometimes they have stuff available, but most of the time we're like, oh, he's probably busy, he's not gonna have time, or just reach out anyways.
I've never. I say this probably on every show. The artist community, like, they're so accessible. They always reply. They're always like giving you messages back. Like, I haven't had anybody that's like, oh man, they just stiffed me, So, and if you got Ganga's cards, send them to Ganga so he can autograph them. Just send him an envelope with the stamp on it, and he'll send them back to you.
And
I'll probably send a DIY with it anyway. So.
We had somebody with us one time.
Come see him in a few short weeks at Decon. Hey, are we going to get a Grimly final question tonight? That's the question.
Is Grimly still awake?
I saw,
He's here.
Yeah, I saw him chatting just a
I know
moment ago.
he might be asleep. I mean
Why are you always trying to put people to sleep, Rock? Just let people.
I mean, there's the three people that are still in the show. Like they could. Yeah, he's still here. Grimly's here. Let's hear your last question, Grim.
Yeah, let's get a Grimly last question. In the meantime, guys, again, King_Gonga IG. You're going to be able to see him at Decon in just a few short weeks in Anaheim.
I can't wait, Gonga. I can't wait to hang out and meet you and see what you got at the show. And
yeah, it's going to be dope. We'll do a tour of Decon together or something like that.
Let's do it. I'm going to have my daughter with me from college. She's coming home so she can monitor the camera so we can just have fun.
Yeah. Just go see some toys and some art, man.
Let's do it.
We have our Grimly question. Are you ready?
Here we go.
Get
ready, Gonga.
Which movie do you think exhibited greater false advertising in the title? The Never-Ending Story or Mission Impossible?
I've never seen both.
Well,
but
there's no wrong answer, so you're fine.
There is no wrong answer.
So Mission Impossible, probably.
All right.
Good answer, actually.
I like it.
Well, Gonga, thank you very much, buddy. We all love you, man. We can't think, we can't think highly of you enough. We really, you've been, you mean a lot to each and every one of us, and collectively as the group as well. So, thanks for coming on.
You guys to me too.
Oh, well, thank you. You're welcome anytime on this platform and any of our platforms. You know that. You have an open door any and all times. And we cannot wait next August to all of us be together live in one spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down. If there's an opportunity before that, we'll see.
29 days after today. 29 days.
Yeah. I don't want to hear it.
Don't get lost in those green eyes, Rock. Careful.
Oh, I might.
Careful.
You will.
I can't look at you in the eyes, Gonga. I can't look at you in the eyes. So. Well, Gonga, anytime you want to promote something, you got something, your toys coming out, prior to that, come back on and we'll give you a few minutes to blast that out there and we'll get some stuff sold for you too.
Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate you.
All right, King Gonga from series 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 6 and 7 as well. Thank you again for coming on, and we will see you probably tomorrow on somebody's stream.
Yeah, for sure.
Good night,
Gonga.
All right, man. Thank you, guys.
Have a good one, man.
OG.
I love him.
OG, triple OG.
Yeah.
He's the man.
The one who started it all.
Yeah. It really is. It's funny how just kind of connective tissue he really holds throughout all facets of the communities, whatnot, creatives, art in general, the art scene. He's a dope dude, man. And I think, it's not far-fetched to strive to be like Gonga, because to be that humble and that giving and that accommodating and that collaborative, it's a good way to strive to be, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Agreed.
And that much of a good artist. Jeez.
Well, yeah, that's a given. His talent is insane.
I know what I'm getting him for Christmas, though.
What?
Crochet startup kit.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were going to say an iPhone.
And watch, in like 2 months, he'll have a blanket back to me in his colors,
Oh.
You know he will. With Rocking Toys logo in it.
I thought you were going to say a Jimmy.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
We do need a gift to make Jimmy.
That would be amazing. He would kill that.
Yeah. So what do we got? It's kind of a weird time of the year. This is our final show of November, guys. Our final November show.
Yeah, with the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving and
crazy. We do come back in a couple of weeks with a pretty dope guest. B, you want to talk about that?
Mumbot will be joining us December 6th.
It would be crazy, man.
Yep. I reached out to her yesterday about logo stuff so we can start getting some promotional stuff going on. So once I hear back, we'll get some stuff started rolling out so that you guys can click that link and share, because, we want to continue to grow the channel, get more, bodies in here, get people, able to watch these artists talk about, their passions. It's really cool. So yeah, December 6th, she will be here joining us. So super pumped about that.
I think we might have a guest for Thanksgiving week.
Do we?
I think. I thought we talked about. Oh, we'll talk afterwards, but I thought we did. So the guest thinks we do.
Okay, then.
So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
We might not be done yet, guys. We might not be done.
Then it's
Stay
not
tuned,
our
chat.
yeah.
We are very organized here at DT4. We have people in the back office that are just going crazy trying to keep us in line. So.
Yep.
That's right. He's right. He's right. We did talk about this. So it's not our last November show.
Yeah, I think we have one more. And it might, if you're busy, don't worry about it. Come back and watch it. Just give it a like and comment and let the artist know that you watched,
I'm a dirty liar. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie.
No. I forgot about it too, actually. The months are going by way too fast now.
All right. Well, we have more than likely a guest next week. And then we shut down for November until December 6th when we come back from Umbat. And then on the 20th, working on putting that show together of December, that will be our end of the year in review.
Bash.
Bash. It's going to be our holiday soiree.
Tons of giveaways. We'll do a bunch of giveaways and fun stuff.
We might just bring on a bunch of people, just like quick little hitter retrospective, talk about kind of like, maybe New Year's resolutions and what their favorite thing of like 2023's been thus far, etc. Maybe we'll just make it a big party, that show.
We're going to try to get some DT4 swag going too soon, right?
Yep. Stickers are out. You should be getting stickers. If you grab something from us, we should be putting DT4 stickers in your stuff.
I have some of them featured in sticker packs, actually in the Toys for Tots stream. So
there you go.
There you go. So, all right. Well, then we may wind up being back next week with a pretty dope guest. What do we all got coming up here in the next week and a half or so?
Whew, man. What is coming up? Again, just getting ready for decon. I'm trying to get the Jimmy figure started. I already know what I'm doing. I have it all laid out. I just have to do it. So that's kind of exciting. I'm kind of nervous about it, though. It's a pretty dope piece. So
you're gonna kill it. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be horny. I'll just say that it's gonna be horny.
What? What just happened?
It's gonna have some big horns on it. I'll just say that.
All right. Okay. There you go.
So be ready. But let's see. So we got, again, it's going to be Thanksgiving. My daughter comes on Friday. That's just for a couple days, and then she comes back for Christmas. So I just have my normal streams, and getting ready for decon is my big thing.
Okay.
So
we will be gone this Saturday. We typically stream Saturdays, 8:30 on whatnot, 8:30 Central.
But
we are gonna not be doing that not Friday. Did I say Friday?
No.
Saturday.
I said but. She was supposed to say Sketch was taking her
I know,
spot.
that's what I was getting to. But Sketch, who is in the chat, is going to be doing filling in for us. And so he will be on at 8:30 Central, I believe.
Yep.
On whatnot. And he's gonna be doing his Friendsgiving show. So
and
check him out.
I got some things in the works with an artist from around our area, and we're working out some things to do for our show sometime in the next couple weeks. So
nice.
That's going to be fun.
Nice.
Can't wait.
Is it who I think it might be?
I think it might be who.
Oh my God! If that's the case, that's insane.
Maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
That's awesome.
And
wow,
and
you
I
guys
want
got
to
me
say before
for that now.
Yeah, if that happens, I might just lose my mind. Before I get to Ditto, because I know Ditto has a few. We'll end on Ditto stuff because I know he's got some big stuff. I wanted to say this at the opening, but I talked to Sket One's wife when I was down at 3D Retro.
Mm-hmm.
She gave us a fantastic compliment that she loved the show. It was her in the background with her kid, trying to keep the kid quiet. Said Sket had a fantastic time on the show. And
good.
yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
he talks
cool.
about it a lot and really did like being on the show. So
Great.
you know, I
Yeah,
thought
we
that was
love to
pretty
hear
cool.
that, man. That's
Yeah.
great.
That's cool.
It was
We
a huge
want
honor to have him. So
we want the experience for the guests to really. I mean, that's what it is all about. I've said it on lives. We've talked about it before. At the end of the day, this isn't about us. It's about the art and the artists.
Yep.
So the fact that they had an enjoyable experience means a lot.
For sure. For sure. All right, Ditto. What do you
I
got?
mean, I do have a lot coming up. First and foremost, I do want to thank a lot of people. I've been seeing some chatter today in the chat that didn't want to disrupt the flow of the questions and Ganga. So thank you guys. It means a lot that you guys are wishing me, saying nice things about me being back and healthy and stuff. I'm not 100% yet. I did fight the flu. But man, I was overwhelmed by the reach outs, the DMs, the chat. So guys, thank you so much. It means a lot just to know that you guys think about us. Cause when we're down for a week or out of commission or whatever, sometimes we don't really, put that together, but when you get those messages, it kind of, it helps lift the spirit. So thank you for that. I will say that, sadly, I was not able to do the Toys for Tots stream on its originally scheduled date because of my illness. But Black Friday it's gonna be the day it's officially locked in, and I am so over the moon excited to bring this stream to you guys. I've been working my tail off, and we have some everybody. I mean, just everybody brought it for this show.
And and one of the biggest things, Ditto, one of the biggest things for that show is that now the Toys for Tots gets all the money. That Whatnot's not keeping any of it.
Yeah, because that day on Black Friday, they're waiving up all of the sellers' fees and stuff. So it wound up working kismet kind of for that. And you're absolutely right, Rock. Now 100% of the proceeds will go to Toys for Tots, and it's something that means a lot to me and a lot of people that have donated to this cause. So, guys, it's going to be an insane show. I'm not going to have a ton of guests. I will have some people that'll come on. I'm sure Rock, you, and B will be on for a few minutes co-hosting. I've got a few other select people, Slapshot Pops, and a couple others that are going to come on. But for the most part, it's going to be just insane pieces, everything that you can imagine for every price point. Sticker packs that are already available in the buy now. If you want to tip a buck, whatever you can do, do it. If you can't do anything, that's fine too. Just come hang out and watch. Support the people who supported this effort, because there are a lot of incredibly talented people who, if nothing else, I want them to get some exposure. I want them to get some recognition, because out of the kindness of their own heart, time, energy, talent, they put together some really, really dope pieces for you guys. There's two of them right up here, and many, many others that are in the chat. So that show is going to be really, really fun, guys. I can't stress enough how excited I am about that. And I wanted to be able to bring 150% of myself for this stream. So it just wouldn't have been right to give it anything less than that. So Black Friday, Toys for Tots. And then coming up in December, you're going to see a lot more chatter about this, but I am doing the 12 days of DIYs. I've started getting some of them in. I'm only going to tease over the coming days and weeks, but I've showed a few over the last couple of days, and it is freaking insane. I want to give a quick shout out to just some of the Series 3 artists that are going to be involved in this, that have committed to partake, and more details will follow. So I can tell you right now that Pretty Good Posters, friend of DT4, will be doing DIYs. Andrew Kinsey, Bird Milk, Boy Wonders, the incomparable Chris West, Cole Keene, Elliot LaBelle, another friend, Flavia of the show, Grimly Toys, our dude, I Like Cool Shit, Jay Martin, Cat Blouch, Natatat, Prime, Rhino Arts, Space Rabbit Studio, Spoiled Greens, The Paper Knot, award-winning Ulka Mac, Red Guardian, Sketchy Sketch, Kest, Nat Geo, Sneak, B, DXE Studios, and Ink Tucci, and many others still to come, guys. So
why did some people back down? Like, why
No.
didn't you have like, dude, you have pretty much everybody. Like, so tell us what's you keep saying 12 days of DIYs. What is people going to be able to buy them?
Yes. So here's how it's going to work. There will be 78 total DIYs available from all of those brilliant people, and some still to come. Some put in one DIY, some put in as many as 3. I'm going to take those DIYs, and like the 12 days of Christmas, each day I'm going to release a DIY. I'm going to go live 12 straight days. I believe it's going to start December 4th. So Monday, December 4th, I will do my first live at 7:01 p.m. Central Standard Time, etc. And then on the 12th day, I will have.
So good. You never look so good right there.
Did I freeze?
Did
I freeze?
froze.
I was like, did we freeze? What happened?
So I don't know where I froze, but anyway, every day, the day one will be one DIY, day two, etc., all the way till day 12, where it'll be 12 DIYs from 12 different artists, and I will go on and run them. And you guys are going to have some insane pieces that you can add into your binders. These are holiday themed, and mostly, I should say, anyway. And I'm looking at some of this art, guys, and I'm blown away. So you guys will be too. It's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of good exposure for these people. And hopefully then you guys can crawl into their DMs and get some more commissions from these brilliant, wonderful humans.
Snuggle into their DMs.
The 12 days of DIYs. It's going to be fantastic, guys. So
Nice.
that's everything I've got coming up.
I think it is important to mention that you are paying the artist. Yes.
Every artist will be being paid. They probably are getting a little less than their standard commission rate, but they are going to get a heck of a lot of exposure and promotion. But they are all getting paid. In fact, all of these cards that are in my hands, they have all already been paid. Heck, there are some artists that haven't even started their DIYs and I've already paid them. So, yes, everyone is getting paid.
B. Saldana, is that B, that girl?
I started one, but he paid me already for all three, which is what I wanted.
Ditto, you have not learned. You don't pay B. Saldana until the work is
out
done.
of here, Rock.
I trust my little B. Saldana. She's never done wrong by me.
B knows I paid her up front. She knows that. But
but what I think that's important to mention, because it is something that is, here, like one of our core things is we really are trying to support the artists in opportunities and, fighting financial opportunities. So this is something that he didn't just expect these people to send in a DIY for free. He is paying each artist. So I think that's important to note.
Yeah, for sure.
In fact, a couple of people refused to, turn down the payment. And I said, hell no, where it comes to this project, everyone's getting paid. Everyone's getting paid the same. Everyone's, so I had to wind up kind of fighting that a couple of times, but it doesn't matter to me. It is about getting support into these people's hands, not only financially, but certainly exposure. And with that exposure, more financial support, because hopefully y'all will wind up commissioning them in many other ways.
Y'all, Christmas is coming up. So like, if you need gifts for people, I know we're trying to wrap up, but Christmas is coming up. So, reach out to these artists, commission them. It's an opportunity for them to get cash in their pockets before Christmas. And it's an opportunity for you to get a really cool gift to give to yourself or a family or a friend. So
and perfect stocking stuffers.
And one thing I will say too, because B said something that sparked my little brain, is that make sure when you commission these artists, you got to give them some time. Don't be the one that messages them and says, "Hey, I need something tomorrow. If you could get it done for me." A lot of these artists they have a lot of stuff on their plate, shows going on and commissions and work. They have a real job. They have 2 jobs. So.
Jason, you're right. I do tend to procrastinate a bit on stuff. I'm trying to juggle life and art and work, but I get it done. I will get it done.
She killed it. She killed it with my minis. She made it. She did the deadline. She wasn't even the last one. She did good.
And not only will it get done, but it'll get done and it'll be fantastic. So
yes,
I'm blown away, guys. I want to start showing these to you. I'm blown away by what's in my hands right now. It's insane.
It'll be fun. It'll be a good couple weeks, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, anything else, guys? Last second?
Nope.
Just everybody. I guess we have a show next week, so we won't wish people Thanksgiving yet.
Yeah. Well, more to come. On that.
Keep your eyes out. It's going to be a great show.
And please share out the video. Please share out the live stream so people can see these. We really need to boost it. We say this every week, but we really do need to boost. We get 50 people into our auctions, but we're about half of that normally on the live. So we really want to get some of these artists live exposure if we can. So Even you guys can pop in for 5 or 10 minutes. And I want to thank everybody that's here every week. You guys are the rock stars. Like, you're always here. So, and you guys know who you are. Everybody in here right now is always here. So,
and yeah, just help us grow the channel, guys. Hit that like button if you're in the chat. There's no reason. Everybody just hit that like button. Maybe throw a comment into the chats for some of the older shows or something. Generate some of that activity that helps the algorithms, you know, kind of get this out into the like tentacles into the hands of other people. So please support. Because at the end of the day, again, it ain't about us. It's about the artists.
Yep. All right, guys. We will see you maybe this next week. We're pretty sure that's going to happen. So stay tuned for that. And we will see you on the next live stream. So be on the lookout. Good night, guys. Everybody have a great night. Everybody be safe. Stay happy. And gosh darn it, be nice to each other.
And pay it forward. Pay it forward at that time of the year.
My big face got in the way. But be nice to each other, and we will see you guys. Happy holidays. I guess it's starting to be, we can start saying that now.
Yeah.
No? Okay. Dondo can.
Dondo's been saying Merry Christmas since
Dondo's
August.
literally like Clark W. Griswold up on the roof of his house right now, trying to plug lights in.
No, he put his lights up the first day of November, I believe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, well, actually, right after Halloween, like, yeah.
He's that neighbor. He's that neighbor.
He sent a picture, and I'm like, dude, come on, man. That's too soon.
Good night, you guys.
All right, guys. Everybody be safe, stay happy, and gosh darn it, be nice to each other. And we'll see you guys next time.
There you go.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.